Alrighty. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Strength in Numbers. It has been a very long time. We've all had a crazy few months, but we are very excited to be back and to be playing more Arkham for you all and to be continuing our Parasomnia campaign. Before we get going, we have a quick statement that is going to be read by Justify.
Hello, I am Justified. So we just wanted to start out by addressing what's been happening with Tabletop Simulator over the past couple of weeks in the company Berserk. So it basically recently came to light that some of the moderating policies of the global chat were homophobic and transphobic in nature, and that they forbade discussing trans or queer identities while allowing straight and cis identities to be discussed. As far as we're aware, the offending moderator is no longer a moderator. The global chat's been taken down. And we are continuing to use Tabletop Simulator here because we really don't have many other options. But we would like to stress that our use of Tabletop Simulator does not reflect a condonement of the actions of Berserk or of the moderator, and that we will continue to celebrate trans and queer identities on our stream. Additionally, those of us here who are card-carrying members of the Alphabet Mafia will continue to proudly be ourselves. With that being said, I use he, they pronouns.
Yeah, fabulous. And I'm Elsewhere, your host. I use he, him pronouns.
I am That Little Voice. You can call me Levi, and I use she, her pronouns.
And I think our final member is muted currently. But we'll... oh dear. I see the issue. Sorry, Crazily. Let me just... with this, I mean, it wouldn't be us if we didn't have a complete disaster strike in the middle of everything. There we go. All right, you should be able to speak now, Crazily. Testing?
Hello.
Hello, fabulous. Okay.
Yes, I am Crazily. I will be playing Rita. I use he and pronouns.
All right. And we and the rest of the Strength in Numbers crew all stand fully behind Justify's statement. So, yeah. I guess it's time to get going. Quick... Yeah, sorry. Yeah?
Oh, no, that was just an excited noise.
Oh, I'm all for excited noises. So, those of you who've been watching us for a while may recognize Justify from some of our other streams, but not any of our Arkham streams yet, because this is his second time ever playing Arkham. And we're throwing him a little bit into the deep end here, but today's stream may involve some going over the rules and everything, just to make sure we're all up on the same page.
Yeah, you thought I was bad at Tabletop Simulator. Just wait.
Just wait. It's going to be great. We're all thrilled. So, on to the main event, Parasomnia, Episode 4, Waking Nightmare. Quick recap of what's happened so far. Back in Cairo, Egypt, a group of investigators, including Rita and Ursula, as well as Akachi and Jack from the other side of the campaign, came together to investigate a sleeping plague that was sweeping through the city and leaving people in comas. They successfully traced it back to a curse that was being propagated by this cult of the Brotherhood of the Beast. And they pursued this cult into the desert and through a portal to another dimension called the Dreamlands, where they did battle with the Brotherhood's chosen, Jara, and successfully defeated them, freeing the sleepers, ending the curse. After which they returned through the portal to the waking world and traveled back to Arkham, where many of the top occultists, occult theory professionals in the field study. But upon arriving, Akachi, Jack, and several others related to these the people here began falling into the same comas as a resurgence of the sleeping plague. So we pick up here with the remaining two from the original team standing vigil over their sleeping companions in St. Mary's Hospital. I guess now is as good a time as any to introduce our characters. So I will be playing Ben the Skull. If you've been watching previous episodes of this campaign, you may recognize that Ben is actually Akachi's familiar, a haunted skull. And for the curious, this is just a reskinned version of Luke Robinson that I've done, complete with his locations and an alternate version of the gate box, etc., etc. And I will be attempting to guide the rest of these crazy investigators in order to help my master while she's trapped in the Dreamlands. I guess we can just go around clockwise, so that would put Justify up next.
Alright. Hello, I am Justify. I am playing as Ashcan Pete. Huh?
What?
Yes, I am playing as Ashcan Pete. My goal when being assisted to create this deck was to have as many animals as possible. I am proud to say that we have
we have a lot of animals in there.
I think Pete, I believe, is a drifter. He plays the guitar, and he has a lovely, lovely dog named Duke, a whole team of cats, and a cat in general. We got sled dogs. We've got all the cuddly animals, and I'm very excited.
He's got a whole menagerie.
Are there birds still, or did we take
there is a bird. Yes, there is. You have a bird in there. Many dogs, a decent number of cats, and one bird. Pete talks to animals. All right.
Also, Jen, the cat, is behind me, and she says hi.
Hello. All right, Levi.
Cool. I'm playing Miskatonic researcher Ursula Downs. I'm a bit of what you might call a specialist in my field of arcane archaeology. Essentially, I'm the person they tend to call when someone touches something they maybe shouldn't have on one of our many excavations. And currently, I think I'm wondering how the heck Jack got himself into this mess this time.
All right, and last of all,
What did you touch?
What did you touch, Jack?
Are we playing Rita Young as the athlete student of the group? I am here to make sure these old folks don't get hurt.
Sass already. I love it.
Oh!
And if you've seen the previous episode, you will recognize Rita's roommate, Amanda, is currently in this ward as well with us, asleep. All right, so on to the campaign log. It has been more than 24 hours since your companions fell asleep. Over the course of the past day, your curiosity has slowly turned to concern and then dread. The problems began when one of your friends started to toss and turn violently in their sleep. You snapped to attention and tried to shake them awake, but it was to no avail. You tried everything. Physical contact was no use. I take that to mean Ursula just slapped Jack repeatedly. And water did nothing but soak their clothes and bed fruitlessly. Even opening their eyelids did not wake them, and in the process you noticed that their pupils had fully dilated and their eyes were glazed over with a milky white fog. The symptoms were identical to the sleeping plague you fought in Cairo. You have no idea what this could mean for your friends. How did the curse return? You believed you had stopped Jara. Have they managed to find their way into the land Virgil Gray described in his writings, or has something more sinister taken root within their minds and bodies? Just to be safe, you decide to take your companions to St. Mary's Hospital. If something ails them physically, perhaps the doctors there can discern what is wrong. Otherwise, you will simply have to watch over them and hope they return safely to the waking world. St. Mary's is the only hospital in the town of Arkham, and it's a fixture of its uptown neighborhood. You explain the situation to Nurse Greenberg, the head nurse at the hospital, who instructs several other nurses to carry your companions into the emergency ward on stretchers. She tells you with a warm, friendly smile that your friends will be examined by Dr. Maheswaran, but other than that, you are left entirely in the dark. Hours pass. You hear nothing about the status of your companions. You still have not met with Dr. Maheswaran, and you're starting to grow impatient. You feel something crawling along your arm, and you instinctively brush it away. then wonder if it was an insect or a fragment of your imagination? Blah, 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 blah. Tripping over my tongue today. Haven't streamed in a while. Or a figment of your imagination. You begin to question whether bringing your friends here was the right choice after all. Eventually, you decide to take matters into your own hands. It is late at night, and the receptionist who instructed you to stay in the waiting room is nowhere to be seen. In fact, there are eerily few people roaming the halls of the hospital. With nobody to stop you, you sneak off into the emergency ward to find your friends. It does not take long for you to find their room. Your companions lie asleep on clean white cots, their sleep anything but peaceful. They are pale-faced and sweaty. One of them tosses and turns in their sleep, their brow furrowed with pain or worry. Dr. Maheswaran does not seem surprised by your intrusion. Shivani Maheswaran, she introduces herself coldly without looking up from her clipboard. You're the ones who brought him in, right? Before you ask, no, I've never seen anything like this before in my life, she says with a hint of dry impatience. You demand that she tell you everything she knows about their condition and not give you the runaround. With a sigh, she puts her clipboard down and addresses you frankly. Listen, I may be new to Arkham, but I've seen enough inexplicable maladies in this town to fill entire careers in medicine. I understand why you're concerned. Your friends... She struggles to find the right words. They're not simply asleep. It's as if they're hovering somewhere between sleep and unconsciousness, or even death. They're not aware of anything happening around them, but appear to be reacting to some kind of internal stimuli. Without hesitation, you ask if they are dreaming. Dreaming, Dr. Maheswaran replies. It is unlikely, though it might account for their mannerisms. Honestly, and I know this is not exactly reassuring, none of this makes any sense to me, medically speaking. Just then, you see a large, hairy spider crawling on Amanda's chest. Well, that is odd, Dr. Maheswaran brushes the spider off, and several more emerge from the sheets to take its place. You and the doctor both take several steps back out of pure instinct. You hear heavy footsteps in the hallway outside the emergency ward, and then the lights begin to flicker. Okay, that's more than simply odd. What in the world is going on out there? Dr. Maheswaran asks anxiously. For just a moment, you think you hear one of your sleeping companions whisper something. Are they indeed dreaming? And if so, what does their condition have to do with these strange events? The investigators must decide. Either convince Dr. Maheswaran to come with you while you investigate, for her safety and yours, or convince Dr. Maheswaran to stay by the patients and keep them safe while you investigate. What does everyone think?
I feel like my first instinct as me is to have her stay with the patients.
Mm-hmm. Well, we've got half pre-doctors in this particular group.
Extremely vulnerable.
Yeah. Oh, I think that makes sense. Ursula, Rita, thoughts? Technically, I don't think I've woken my skull up and started participating yet, but I can do so now. The skull that Akachi always carries at her side can chatter to life and start talking to you guys.
Yeah.
Hello.
Well,
I'm Ben. I don't understand what's happening, but I don't like it.
That's fair, Ben.
Wait, am I the one dreaming? Are you guys seeing this?
Hey Rita, you've seen this before. You've seen
it happen and move on with my life.
You've seen Akachi talking to me before. This isn't new.
Yeah.
I figure I have to talk to you guys because we've got to figure out what's going on. I need your help.
Rita has not been paying attention.
That's fair. That's fair.
I think Rita would be worried for Amanda. So, Rita...
My concern is that this might be easier to understand if Jack or Akachi got curious about something that reminded them of our time in Egypt, but that wouldn't explain why the other two are also affected. This is not a normal sickness, but we don't know that it isn't, in a sense, contagious. If we need to contain this...
I get the sense that this is not necessarily... the symptoms are similar, but it seems to be behaving differently.
Oh, I swear we lost you.
Oh, sorry. I get the sense that this seems to be behaving differently even though the symptoms are the same. It's possible it's coming from a different source. Either way, I would like to investigate, and I don't have legs, which means someone is going to need to carry me. And I would feel better
I'll take you.
leaving Akachi.
How about Duke?
Okay, I would feel better leaving Akachi if someone was here who could watch over them. So I think we have a majority voting in favor of Dr. Maheswaran standing guard.
All right.
Yes, of course, she says. Their safety
Hey,
is
thanks,
paramount. Pardon?
Sorry, I didn't realize you were going. Go ahead.
No problem. But do come back and tell me what is going on, please. She shivers. I really hate this place after dark. You nod and venture back into the hospital's waiting room. In your campaign log, record that Dr. Maheswaran stayed with her patients. All right. And that's it. It's time to begin. So I have not actually done my mulligan yet, so let me do that real quickly. Nope. Do.
How many health am I supposed to have? Oh, it says on the thing, doesn't it? Let me do that.
We usually count up, so we start at 0, and then as you take damage or sanity hits, then you will click it up towards those maximum values.
Oh, thank you.
All right.
Justify, have you drawn your opening hand?
No.
All right. So the way a starting mulligan works is you draw 5 cards. If there are any weaknesses, you discard those and redraw, and then you can discard any number and redraw from the cards that remain.
How did I hit 5. How did it only take 3?
It looks like 5 to me.
Am I gonna... Oh, it didn't.
Is it displaying now? All right. Solid.
Yeah. Okay, so if any of them are weaknesses, you throw them out, and then what?
And replace them with new cards. So that would be Racked by Nightmares or Through the Gates for you. Are either of those there?
Nope.
Okay. Then any number of those cards that you don't want, you can discard and draw a replacement. We should market this particular stream as our walkthrough stream.
God, yeah, I know.
Justify, as personal advice, what I usually do is that if I'm running an asset-heavy deck,
And
if I don't have assets in my hand, then I will discard pretty much anything that isn't an asset or won't help me get the asset. So if you do not have your Rod of Animalism or all of your animals in hand, then you might discard anything that is not an animal or...
Yeah, Rod of Animalism is a big one. You definitely want that.
Yeah, I have that one, but I don't have any of my animals, so should I?
Yeah, you can mulligan other cards in order to try and get them.
Okay, so then what? So I would just put it back and draw again.
Put the cards you don't want into your discard.
And this is just very basic meta. It's not really a hot take or anything, but the first round of the game, you have your 5 resources, and there aren't really any monsters around. So it is, in fact, the best time to put out your assets. And so if you can get them in your opening hand, it helps a lot.
Setup is good, especially for a setup
too many
deck.
Monsters.
Okay, so I guess it's two. Is there a limit or just
as many as you like?
All right, so I'm gonna mulligan 3.
All right.
Then I'm gonna draw 3. I don't know if these are if I put them in the discard, do I not get them back for the whole scenario?
No,
We'll
they're
shuffle
going to
them
get
back into your deck.
reshuffled. Yeah, like Levi was saying, they go back in now that you've drawn your full hand.
That did absolutely nothing. Oh wait, where did the other two go?
I shuffled them back
okay.
in for you.
Okay, hold on.
Unless, was one of those
Okay.
a weakness?
No.
Okay, then you're still fine. You're good to go then.
Then
all
you
right.
get any of my animals that did nothing.
Yeah, sometimes that happens. Mulligan luck is not always a reliable thing. In the corner of the windows, silken webbing creeps along the glass, spun almost of its own accord. Was that there when you first arrived? While the waiting room is not infested, that's a fun little keyword, it gains action, resign. You flee the hospital, leaving your companions behind. I can't do that. I don't have legs.
We can toss you.
Just
Someone
yeet
tosses
the
Ben
skull
out the
through the
window.
window. Ben, you're resigning whether you like it or not.
Don't tell the elf.
Tell our story. Don't tell the elf.
I'm happy to go first if that would people would unless someone else has a plan. I'll start projecting my little spirit form and looking around the room.
Okay.
Right off the bat, let's take a setup action. Astronomical Atlas, which I will immediately exhaust and see if I can dig something fun out of my deck. Top card. So it's that. All right. Okay, I guess I'll store my Atlas cards on either side, maybe? I don't know. I have a lot of
There's
assets in this deck, so...
There's a good fan-made thing.
Oh, cool.
Oh my goodness, the kitty has names. Some names.
So, wait, how do I don't know how to use this. So I put...
What?
That one.
Welcome to my
Put it
life.
in.
Oh,
When
that's
you wanna use
sweet.
It, just click it.
That's so cool. Man, custom content for this game is so rad. Thanks, Gracely. Okay. Then I
all
will
custom things.
head on into, let's see, I will project, let's see, experimental therapies, emergency room, or records office. I'll project into the records office. Oh, hello. As for 3 actions, if you're not engaged with any enemies, you may take 4 basic investigates one at a time.
Ooh.
What?
Shelves of folders line the walls of this room, and for some strange reason, they are completely waterlogged. Victory 2, 8 clues. Okay.
Guys, I might want to take 6 investigate actions in a turn just to flex.
Do you have enough actions for that?
With shenanigans.
Oh, good. Shenanigans are the channel's favorite. All right. I'm going
What
to...
does victory do? What is that?
Victory 2 means that at the end of the scenario, if we got all the clues off this location, we each get 2 experience points to spend on card upgrades.
Nice.
So victory is definitely a priority, although, as we have learned from several ill-fated campaigns, do not prioritize victory over succeeding the scenario. At least that's my takeaway. Some people disagree. Many will sacrifice the scenario for experience, but I'm a story nut, so that's the one I tend to go with. Let's see. I'm gonna save this. I feel like this could be more useful later. So I'm just going to investigate once with my... I'm only at parity.
You can commit your burning.
I can. It only puts me 1 up, so I might not actually get the burning, which I do want to. Okay. Well then, here's my solution. My final action, I'm going to read the signs And I'll just do it on my location. Oh, actually, that's what I'll do. I'm going to retreat into my skull.
No.
Just casually.
And from there, I'm going to read the signs on the records office using my ability, one event each turn at a connecting location. And I will commit burning the midnight oil. So I'm at 8 to 3, 5 up. All right, 2 clues. And I get burning the midnight oil to my hand.
Nice.
And that's my whole turn.
I got a quick turn.
All right.
I am going to play. Actually, if Ursula's going to, are you going to open up any new rooms, Ursula?
I might. I'm not actually
I'll
gonna
wait for
go
you,
spam records office like that.
I'll wait for you then. I'm looking
All
for
right.
some high shrouds.
Okay, well, I am going to tap my good buddy on the shoulder. He's been here the whole time. It's been, yeah.
Well, he is a doctor, right? That's how that works, right?
Professor of entomology, that is useful.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, me and him both take a look at the sketchiest sign that I perhaps have ever seen, the door labeled experimental therapies. And we're gonna go see what the heck that is about.
All right.
We find out. Would Carolyn approve? Oh.
High-tech machines. When
When you investigate experimental therapies ward, take 1 horror. Experimental therapies ward gets -2 shroud for this investigation.
What is that?
Oh, my free investigate though.
it also has victory too, so this is another high priority target.
What's -2 shroud?
So when you investigate a location and attempt to discover clues, the number in the little black circle on the left side of the card is the shroud value. That's the difficulty of your investigate test. So when you reduce the shroud, if you take a horror while investigating experimental therapies ward, you get to investigate at a difficulty of 2 instead of a difficulty of 4.
Very nice.
I'm gonna contemplate for a moment. I'm gonna think about it. And then I'm gonna nope the fuck out there.
Okay.
Yo, Rita, that one's all you if you want it. And then I will investigate
Rita, the one with
room.
5 sanity and 2 intellect. Good shout. Good shout.
It's not. It's not. We'll get around to it. It's fine. But I'm gonna investigate the waiting room because I'm 2 up on that.
You can, investigate cursed demonic idols with fearlessly, but you see like a needle and you're done.
Listen, I didn't go into nursing, okay?
I'm not that kind of doctor, damn it.
Yeah. Also, modern things. Nothing about modern things makes any sense to me. I'm the kind of person who, would still have a flip phone.
If flip phones had been invented, 60 years early, 80?
If you want, Ursula, you could be brave and open up this room.
Oh, you're... Well, sure. You know what? I will... I moved this way instead. What is over here? Emergency room.
The ER is where the tea lives, I'm just saying, from personal experience.
Where the tea lives.
I'm not sure this is any better. This room contains the aftermath of what must have been a gruesome admission. Spatters of dried blood cover the mattress and medical supplies litter the floor. Yay.
Oh yeah, you should have seen our ambulance last night.
Yeah, I feel like this is entirely up Justify's alley.
Just pretend it's a tomb. Just pretend it's a tomb that hasn't had a chance to age yet.
I think it probably is.
We're gonna investigate and commit no cards, which
All
puts
right.
me 3 up on that. With my Ursula investigate that I compulsively will use.
Okay. Ouch.
Is that supposed to be there? I did not read the tokens.
I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be there. I'll check the... Here, we can scroll back to the... yeah, we're on standard. There's supposed to be -4.
Well, I found blood.
Congrats. Well done. I'm so proud.
Blood in the ER, I'm shocked.
Blood in the hospital. It's kind of a miracle. You still have 1 act. No, that was all your actions. Okay.
Yep, play, move, and Ursula's investigate went off, so.
Rita, were you... Oh, man.
Rita's gonna
More cool tools.
Rita's gonna move. Rita's then gonna play Peter Sylvester. I am set for this game.
Oh yeah, I guess now Rita really could handle the experimental therapy sword.
Peter, check that room out.
She requested High Shroud.
You're not unexpendable.
Man, we put Peter
I
through...
will investigate.
Okay.
I
So...
will investigate committing take heart. I'm 2 down.
Alright, there you go. Draw 2 resources. And last of all, Pete. What would you like to do?
Alright. God, I don't know. I feel like putting my stuff out to use is a good plan.
I would agree.
How many of those can I do?
You have 3 actions on your
Also, I
turn.
don't know what are is there a thingy with action options that I can look at?
Yeah, there surely, right? Yeah, oh, it's over here.
Thank you.
Here, I can even copy it and put a little version over right next to you.
Thank you.
No problem. That is not a little version.
But
that is...
aw.
And it can't move. Hang on. There we go. Alright, there we go. There's your action card.
Thank you. Okay. Actions. Draw a card to gain a resource. Play an event. Okay, so you can do like any number of any one of them.
You can do 3. So you do a total of 3 actions. Any single thing off that list, or that you have in play. As you can see, Duke has 2 options for actions on him. You can take those. You take up to 3 instances of anything of your choice.
Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna put out my Rod of Animalism.
Alright.
Boop.
So...
which gives me 2 additional ally slots.
yes, so decrease your resource count by 2 by right-clicking.
Oh.
There you go.
I did not. Haha. It's good. Okay.
You now have a total of
at the-
4 ally slots.
Oh, killing the game. Okay. Let's see. I could investigate with Duke. So where would we like me to go?
Well, all of the locations we've revealed are good because they all have victory points, which is what we want to get. Oh, my goodness. I'm really out of practice. I didn't read the act and agenda. Quick detour to figure out what the heck we're even doing. Halls of St. Mary's. A heavy, ominous feeling haunts you as you explore St. Mary's Hospital. Its halls are eerily dark and empty of everything, but the occasional orderly making the late-night rounds. Lights flicker and shadows seem to dart from corner to corner. The hospital's maze of corridors has begun to take on an almost dreamlike haziness. You notice yet another spider crawling up your leg and brush it away, wondering what is causing them to appear so often.
what species of spider are we talking? Because if it's tarantula, it's fine. Brown recluse.
You'll
fucking done.
see. You'll see. Something is wrong with your companions.
Oh, God.
And while medical science has come far, it can't account for what is happening to them. You've decided to take it upon yourself to figure out what is wrong and set things right. So we need 4 clues per investigator, which in this case is 16. Back to what I was saying before I interrupted myself to do something I should have done earlier. All 3 of our locations are good because they all have victory points on them. The one with the lowest shroud is the emergency room, so that might be a good one for you to go investigate. You would be 2 up on that test if you used Duke.
Yes. So if I use Duke now, how often does he ready?
At the end of the round.
Oh, okay.
You can also discard a card to ready.
Let's see. Okay, so I guess I will.
Lost your audio for a second there. I appear to have lost everyone's audio for a second there.
So here.
I'm not talking, so.
Well, we have everyone except for Justify.
Oh God! All right, I'm gonna leave it back. Hold on.
Oh, we got you. Oh, okay. Welcome back.
Just 1, 2, 3.
Yep, we can hear you.
We got you.
Nice. All right, I'm gonna go back home to the ER.
Okay.
And right, that was so that puts me. So Duke is 4 skill, so that puts me 2 up, I think. Yes.
Yes,
I
that's
think.
correct. So you are
Yeah,
at 4 to 2. There is a button right over here. If you click it, a chaos token will come out of it.
Click for chaos. It's just we should make that our logo.
Honestly, that's accurate. Your first draw of the game is an Elder Sign. The Elder Sign is a great
What
token
did I do?
that has a special effect depending on your investigator. So if you read your investigator card, you will see a little thing at the bottom that says Elder Sign effect.
+2, ready Duke. Yeah.
So Duke is now ready, a lot earlier than expected.
Okay, and that I have 6.
Yes, so you easily pass, which means you pick up a clue, which I believe
Nice.
someone has already done for you. And now you have 2 more actions, including one of which can be activating Duke again, because he got ready.
Wasn't playing this in action?
Oh, you're right. You have 1 more action.
I mean, was it okay? Oh, so the move doesn't count, or the test didn't count?
So
It's
the
an action.
move, if you look at Duke's ability, it says exhaust Duke, investigate. You may investigate with a base intellect of 4. You may move to a connecting location immediately before investigating with this effect. So you moved and investigated as a single action.
Yep.
Also, if you'd like to keep track of your actions, the token's up here. Where's Survivor? There we go. Tokens up there can be flipped to mark your actions as you've completed them.
1, 2, and then. So actually, I don't have any of my animals in my deck right now. Is there any point in activating this?
You can't use it because it is a reaction trigger, which means it only happens when you play a creature asset. So if you have one in
so I guess
hand, you
for
can play
my-
it, but you don't.
Yeah, so I guess I will do a wrong card. What am I looking at? There we go. I'll draw a card to see if I can get a
If you would like to take an investigate, I'd be more than willing to assist you in better than drawing a card.
Okay, let's do it.
All right. Well, since you're investigating and you're on my space, I'm going to commit this card to you. And if you succeed, then you get to search the top 3 cards of your deck to see if any of them are your animals. And if you find one, you pick one up.
So if you're using Duke for this, that puts you at 5 to 3, I believe.
Oh no, that's committed.
Yeah, so the because Eureka's committed, the difficulty increases.
Yeah.
You're still 2 up is the important thing.
You're
Go,
still 2 up,
Duke.
you have a reasonable chance.
We believe in you, Duke.
Duke, go sniff.
Go, Duke!
Woo!
Go, Duke.
I just want to point out the dog is doing a better job than the arcane archaeologist, which I guess kind of makes sense now that I think about it.
Duke is an incredibly good boy.
Tons of smells.
Yeah. All right, so James, what you can do now is you get to look at the top 3 cards of your deck and choose one of them to put in your hand.
I'm gonna just put them out on the table because I do not care what you guys do.
Yeah, no, that's fine. We are here to help.
Valid. Just be careful when you flip them over, because if they have any asset, like if they have any secrets or stuff, it'll auto-populate.
I don't think he has
Oh.
any secrets in his deck.
Oh. Sorry, secret.
Alright, ready? Boop. Boop. Boop.
All right, so
Where are my
don't
animals?
draw the weakness. That's my advice.
No, I'm
Calling
not
in
gonna
favors can help you find your animals?
Only
as
if you
well.
already have one, though.
Oh.
Well, I guess actually he does. He has Duke.
Mm-hmm.
Not throwing out Duke.
Well, it's not throwing out. It would just be bouncing Duke in order to dig for another one that you could play Duke again for only 1 resource
Yeah.
because of the Rod of Animalism.
Yeah. Ready? Oh, I have the Bard card.
Inspiring Presence lets you use Duke an extra time. So
Ooh.
that and Calling in
good.
Favors
I
are both
think-
really good candidates here.
Yeah. Which I feel like right now my focus should be getting out all of my stuff.
All right. Then pick Calling in
So-
Favors.
Yeah, if Bard card can come. So these 2 I discard?
No, they go back onto your deck, and you shuffle your deck using the R button.
Thank you. I keep thinking it should be S, but S is search, isn't it?
I don't.
No, I
does
think
S
you-
do anything? Is S a keyword? S.
That's just.
Oh no, S is directional arrow. At least it is on my
Yeah.
keyboard. All right, you're
All
good
right.
to go.
Sweet. All right, so that's all my actions, right?
Yeah, that's all your actions.
Yeah.
So I think that's all of our actions, which means that we go the investigator phase ends, and I get booted out of my skull. So the question is, where do I go? Where am I most useful? Probably in the experimental therapy ward.
You're a skull. You've seen shit.
I have seen shit. I'm actually a very, very old spirit, so I've seen even more shit than the average skull. And everybody gets to upkeep. So there is a handy button, Justify, right here. If you press that button, you will draw a card, gain a resource, and all of your cards will ready.
Nice. All right.
Yes.
Before we move too far on from this, I really want a t-shirt that says I've seen more shit than the average skull.
we should merchandise. We should do Teespring. It would be great. All 4 of our viewers could buy T-shirts that say I've seen more shit than the average skull. Strength in numbers marketing, folks.
we should
all
do
right.
Yeti.
Yes, I actually feel like we have so many good jokes that we could reasonably do a lot of fun T-shirts and mugs and stuff. All right, Doom ticks up 1 of 2. Oh yeah, over here we have Dr. Maheswaran, who we are not using because we had her stay behind. But Doom 1 of 2, and Ben is technically the lead since he knows the most about what's going on, even though he does not know much. So he's going to draw a suspicious orderly who is suspicious of the talking skull. I cannot blame him.
Yeah, imagine an orderly just walks in and like sees Ben. What are you doing out of your jar? Wait, excuse me?
No combat, no health, 2 evade. Hunter cannot attack, be attacked, or be dealt damage, but I cannot investigate while I'm engaged with it. Fortunately, I have an easy solution to that. So next up is Justify. Justify, what you do is you click over here on the Click for Encounter button, and that will draw you your Mythos card. All right.
God.
Frozen in Fear. So,
I'm afraid.
yes, you are afraid. The first time you move, fight, or evade each round, it costs you an additional action. Notably, if you Duke Investigate, that does not count as moving. And at the end of your turn, each of your turns, you'll test Will 3. You have base 4, so you actually have a decent shot of getting rid of this, and eventually you will stop being afraid.
Good.
Yep.
I'm glad. I like not being afraid.
We're all
With enough doggo
fans.
pets, you will not be afraid.
Also, should the cats be out here like this?
Those cats are your bonded to Miss Doyle, which means that when you put Miss Doyle into play, once you find her, they will all go into your deck, except one that I think goes into your hand. So yes, they're where they're supposed to be right now.
Alright. Bad stuff happens to me too.
I'm excited for when we someday play.
Ah!
I actually know what I'm
Buddy!
doing.
It will be a great day. Yeah, Ursula.
Oh.
Ursula continues to not be a huge fan of this whole blood thing.
That is a fresh corpse. Oh gosh.
It died far too recently
If
for
it's
me to be
rotting,
comfortable with this.
It's not even calcified or anything. Oh god.
This is chilling out in an ER room.
Is this what recent death looks like? I don't really have anything that can help me with this, so might be about to get mildly wrecked. I'm at parity.
Hey,
Not
only
too bad.
one horror, that's not bad. And Dr. Milan is there for some extra soak when you need it.
Not much though. He's an academic.
Oof. Dissonant Voices. One of my least favorite cards in the game. Alright.
That's fine because it's happening to someone else.
We are at 4 of 16, so time to turn up the dial on our investigating.
Yeah, how many doom before we die?
We do not know that, but there are a total of 3 agendas, and we are 1 doom from advancing the first one.
Oh dear.
So,
That is a
Time
short
to
honeymoon
zoom.
period right there.
Rita, do you have any interest in dealing with this suspicious order and talking him off of, the skull? Can you convince him that it's really not a problem by any chance?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's mine. I must have misplaced it.
If you, I have another thing I can do if you have something better to do.
Yeah, let's save your charges, because since I can't play assets or events, my turn is more or less meaningless.
Yeah, that's fair.
Hey, I'm the one who has nihilism as a weakness. Don't be talking.
So I'm gonna draw
I'm
a
the
card.
dramatic bitch.
I'm gonna
There can only be 4.
the non-engagement.
Okay. Rita chats up the suspicious orderly so that Ben can continue looking around. I'm going to Astronomical Atlas.
Can we
I
get
will
rid of
attach
him then?
Perception. Lit. I will then... Let's see. What is the most... Yeah, okay. I'm going to play... Nah, actually, I'll save that until it's useful. I'm just going to investigate. Straight up, I will commit Perception off of the Astronomical Atlas, which puts me 5 to 4, and I will take a horror, so it's 3 up. Oh dear, what does that do? Minus X,
Fine.
the number of infested locations. Currently, it's a -0, so that's a success. I will pick up a clue. I will put Perception in my hand and also draw an additional card. Oh, rad. Okay. Second action, let's do it again. I will commit Perception. So I'm 5 to 4. I will add Enraptured. So I'm 6 to 4, and then I will take a Horror. So I am 4 up. All right. I will draw a card. I will put a secret onto Ben's skull. I will get a clue.
Wait, Ben has a skull?
Well, yes, it's the place I'm in. I'm a spirit. I just inhabit the skull. So my gate box is the skull itself.
It's a bit confusing because your name is Ben the Skull.
Ben is the spirit that lives in the skull. The skull is Frankenstein's monster.
For my final action, I'm going to play Scroll of Secrets. And I will exhaust it in order to look at the bottom card of my deck, which is Crack the Case. I will add that to its owner's hand. And that's my turn.
I can go.
Go for it.
I'm probably gonna. So basically, I effectively have 2 actions this turn.
That's only if you move, fight, or evade. You can.
Right. So Huh?
You can just investigate. You can use your Duke investigate in order to move without actually moving. It's unlikely that Frozen in Fear actually hits you this turn.
Right. So if it hits me, I could get to the records office and do a bunch.
Sure. Yeah.
Except I only have Duke for one of them.
Well, you can Duke.
So that's probably.
You could move for 2 actions and then Duke into the records office.
Yeah, that was my plan, except that my base intellect is 2.
Yeah.
And I only have 1 Duke.
Pete is not as smart as Duke.
You may just be able to investigate here. Because I'm about to move on as well, if you want to pick up these last 2 and clear the location.
Okay, I can try. But I also only have 1 Duke.
You can discard a card once a turn to ready Duke.
Yeah,
so
you can
use
discard
them
a
twice.
card
Oh, great.
whenever.
Okay. Alright, so I'm going to exhaust Duke. And we're going to investigate 42. I don't think I can do anything to make that higher. So let's click Chaos. Boom.
All right.
Don't do.
You're
Step
good.
away. All right. That's -1, and I was 4 to 2, so I think I'm okay.
Yes, you grab 1. Oh, you grab the whole link. Duke's taking it with him.
He's a dog. What did you expect? Despite that, I do maintain that my TTS skills have in fact improved.
Yeah, they absolutely have.
Okay, so what do I discard? I have 2 luckies in my hand right now. I don't want to lose them because those are good.
Yes, those are great cards.
Um,
I will say, you also have 2 actions left. You can always investigate at parity. It's not the best thing. but it's also not the
Anything
worst.
else you want?
Hang on. If you have luckies, you can investigate a parody, and then the odds are very good you can just play the lucky and pass.
Oh yeah, that's true. All right, let's do it. Oh, so there's one more Well, no. Oh yeah, there's one more investigate. Okay, so let's do it. Let's go.
Can Pete get lucky in the emergency room? Let's see.
Oh
God.
dear.
It's you know. Pete's got class and charm. What the fuck?
That's a
did I just do?
-0. You pass.
Yay.
Nicely done.
Clear that location.
And
you
Justify
did that all by
clears
yourself.
our first location.
I did.
Woo!
All right.
Killing it.
Okay, and now what do I do? Play a card, I guess.
Yep. Play a card, draw a card, gain a resource, whatever you decide is best.
So if I have a card that I can commit to a skill test, do I play it now, or do I have to play it and then commit it, or do you play it when you're committing?
If it's a skill card, you commit it when you are performing the test.
Okay, so it doesn't count as like a play action?
Nope.
Okay, alright. So I guess I'm gonna put why is Inspiring Presence in my hand? Did I draw it?
You probably drew it during your upkeep.
Oh, okay. Alright, so I'm gonna play Calling in Favors. Either, okay, I could play that or my baseball bat. How much baseball batting are we going to be doing?
Well, you have Duke, but having extra ability to fight is not the worst thing in the world. Admittedly, we do have Rita, who is a pretty amazing fighter, as she showed when she 1v1'd Neath in Cairo.
Alright, so I will play Calling in Favors, because I want my animal companions.
Alright.
Let's go get them.
So, first step, return Duke
Alright.
to your hand.
Okay, I Duke.
Then insert the top 9 cards of your deck.
Oh, right, I'm just gonna, if I draw them, I'm gonna get confused. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6. Just gonna put these in places. Fine, everything is fine. Okay. Do I put them back in order? Because I don't remember what the order is.
No, the order does not matter.
Miss Doyle!
Oh, that's your
Wait.
deck.
Oh, that's absolutely the incorrect thing to do. Okay. Oh, look at all my puppos! Okay.
Alright, so your options are a sled dog or Miss Doyle. Either is free because it's reduced by 2, first of all, off of Calling in Favors because you put up Duke, and Rod of Animalism reduces it 1 further.
I am taking Miss Doyle, obviously.
Alright. Hang on.
Chance encounter.
Where the Calling in Favors. There we go.
Ah.
Chance Encounters does go back. Yep. Alright, so Miss Doyle also has an enters play effect. She's now occupying one of your 4 ally slots. After Miss Doyle enters play, search your bonded cards for Hope, Zeal, and Augur. Randomly choose 1 to put into play, and shuffle the other 2 into your deck.
Okay.
So this is Miss Doyle. This is the representative of the Dreamlands, the Cats of Ulthar, and her loyal warriors.
So I shuffle,
Yep.
and then who do we have? We have Augur!
Augur is the Investicat.
The Investicat! That's so useful for
Yes.
this current round.
Once per turn, you can investigate with a base value of 5 using her.
Ooh!
Or you may discard her to succeed automatically at an investigate, And then after doing so, you may shuffle her into your deck to put Hope or Zeal into play from your discard pile. Obviously, you can't do that yet because they aren't in your discard pile. But basically, you get to cycle between the 3 cats.
That's amazing.
It's super fun.
They're such good kitties. Oh my god. Okay, so I guess my first priority for the next round is going to be to get my disability back.
All right.
But I don't think I can do anything else right now.
Nope, that's your full turn.
You can test Frozen in Fear.
Oh, that's true. That's
Oh,
true.
yeah.
At the end of your turn, you get to test
So
Will
I'm
3.
testing at 4 to 3. So I'm up 1 up. Oh, if I fail, I can just put down lucky, can I?
Yes. So you can make sure to get rid
I
of
like
this
this
thing.
character.
All right.
Oh yeah.
You fail by 2, which is exactly enough for a single lucky to put you back up to succeeding. So pay 1 resource, and Frozen in Fear goes away.
As soon as the cat showed up, there was nothing to be afraid of.
Pet the cat,
he's got it in the
relieve
ER.
your fear.
He's got it going in the ER. Woo!
Okay.
Those ER nurses like me way better than ER nurses like me in real life.
All right, Ursula. I believe you are our final contender.
I'm not jealous. I'm not petty. But I did just watch Dr. Dolittle over here do my job better than me. So I clearly can't find anything unless it's covered in a layer of dust. So I'm actually going to start making my way towards the records room.
This is more my speed.
On my way there, I'm going to go ahead and trigger my free investigate. I'm up to, and now, everyone's favorite portion of every Arkham game. I'm playing Astounding Revelation as a mediocre
Commit. Oh, yes.
on my hand.
The best.
You'll love to see it.
Oh,
You really
yes.
do.
A classic experience. An initiation
What?
rite
What
for
does it
all
do?
who desire to play Seekers.
It's a
Nothing when it's in my hand.
Yes, there is a rabbi on that card.
Yep. All right. After all that build
What astounding revelation did someone get from frickin' Shabbat Aliyah?
Cool.
I've never got.
I get a clue. Dr. Milan gives me money. He gives me nicely enough money to play Pathfinder, which is one of my favorite cards.
Oh
I
boy.
can immediately use Pathfinder to move up into the records room. Records office, pardon me. It's more official than a room. Takes me a second to put my resources down, but I did it. And now that I'm here, I think I still have an action, which is awkward, but I'll just take the basic investigate, I suppose. So.
Don't you take 4?
You
No,
have to,
I have to
spend
spend 3
3
actions.
actions in order to get...
Those 3 arrows mean I have to take all 3 of my actions to do that, and so next turn when I start here, I can do that and clean up, hopefully, because I will be 2 up.
Oh
And so
man, with
statistically not
Milan,
horribly.
that's gonna be gross.
He exhausts.
Oh, are you playing with Taboo?
Do I not have to?
No, you don't. You don't have to. Most of our group doesn't even play with
I
Taboo.
didn't get the
I'm
taboo
gonna
card.
be swimming in money. It's
Yeah,
alright.
yeah, that's
If he doesn't exhaust, he doesn't exhaust. Dr. Milan Christopher, who knew?
yeah. You have level 1
Non-taboo
Pathfinder there.
stamina.
You are not playing Taboo.
Point taken. I don't keep track of those things. You know this. So anyway, I'm gonna investigate again. I'm up to.
Nailed it.
There's another clue and another. Just give the whole thing to me now. And another resource. Yeah. So I found the place where I should be. And that is my turn.
Okay. Well, that's everyone, I believe. So we can now go to upkeep.
Oh no. Oh no.
I have too many cards in my hand. Oh, hang on. Do I... No, did I want to save that? I could have played Crack the Case when Justify completed... Yeah, I forgot to do that, but I'm gonna play Crack the Case retroactively for 2 resources when Justify clears the emergency room. Oh, hello, thing that follows.
Cool.
Who is that from?
From me.
I believe it goes in the
Following
records.
me to the hospital.
It's the farthest location, so I think it goes into the records office.
Oh, you're right.
All right.
It's like a mummy that's appeared at the records office. And Ursula is just walking past Ursula.
Dude, now that there's a mummy here, I feel even more at home.
This is like perfectly normal. Ursula's like, oh yeah, man, now I'm on a roll. Let's go.
I'm in my element.
This is my
It
vibe.
makes me
Wait.
stronger.
I have to click on the encounter, right? not yet.
In a moment. First, Doom ticks up to 2, which means the agenda advances. Unsettling developments. As you continue to explore the hospital, which we're doing quite quickly actually, the oddities you have observed become more and more frequent. Thick, dark cobwebs now cover the corners of every room. Spiders crawl along the walls and the ceilings, emerging from seemingly nowhere and vanishing just as quickly. It's not just your imagination. An infestation of spiders has taken root within the hospital. This is where your questions are answered, Justify.
I don't want to know.
Not just any spiders. They are larger than average, with long, jagged, barbed legs and great hairy abdomens. Perhaps even more worrying is the complete lack of hospital staff roaming the halls. Aside from several wary and frightened orderlies, you see no other staff members, not even any nurses or doctors. Where has everyone gone? Shuffle the set-aside Spiders encounter set and each set-aside copy of Outbreak into the encounter deck along with the encounter discard pile. Draw the set-aside The Infestation Begins story card and resolve its text.
Oh no.
The Infestation Begins. Place 1 damage token on the location with the most clues. The 2 locations with the most clues if there are 3 or 4 investigations in the game. So, that goes on the records office and the experimental therapies ward. For the remainder of the scenario, damage tokens on locations represent the spreading infestation. Each location with the damage token is an infested location. Create a separate bag consisting of the following tokens. Fortunately, the mod has done so for us already. This is the infestation bag, and these are infestation tokens. They are not chaos tokens. Some abilities will instruct the players to make an infestation test. An infestation test may cause the infestation to spread to other locations or endanger investigators at infested locations. To resolve an infestation test, an investigator must reveal a random infestation token from the infestation bag and resolve the effects for that token as indicated on the other side of this card. Flip this card over and place it next to the scenario reference card.
Oh no.
Spiders, mummies, and dusty old papers. This is...
Ursula's jamming. The infestation
I'm
spreads.
glad you're happy.
A monstrous presence has infested St. Mary's. It lies inside the walls and watches you from all sides. In mere minutes, it has spun thick, sticky webbing throughout each of the rooms you visit. The lights are either flickering or out across the hospital, and some of the more advanced medical machinery is broken and covered in cobwebs. 6 Doom Threshold. At the end of the Mythos phase, make an infestation test. Which is these things. Alrighty, with that being sorted, I now draw my bad stuff. It is a suspicious orderly. Great.
Oh god.
I keep
For some
finding
reason, the
this.
talking skull raises so much suspicion.
I don't understand why
Orderly.
people would be so concerned about the talking skull. Alright,
Yeah, I
you're
will.
up, Justify.
Just for comedy's sake, after the last one, did you put on glasses and fake mustache to seem more...
Wait, quick, I'll grab my glasses.
Oh god.
Alright, so the first thing you need to know about that, Justify, is that any treachery with the peril keyword is secret. Only you can commit stuff to it, can deal with it, and you're not even technically allowed to talk to us about resolving it. I imagine we can hand wave that a little bit since this is your second game ever. But generally speaking, people who have to resolve perils alone.
Oh, I don't know how to resolve it.
Well, you're going to pick a skill, and we're going to be screwed over that skill for the rest of the round. We say all my homies hate X, which is the stat in question. So pick a stat you don't think we need this round.
What's the foot stat?
Agility? It's used for evasion.
Okay.
We said that in perfect sync, Levi.
Alright, so there's... Oh god, I don't know. I don't know how much fighty there's gonna be with this stupidness. Oh.
We just shuffled 6 spiders in.
But do we want to escape the spiders, or do we want to punch the spiders?
That's for you to decide.
I know!
Well, think about it this way. Only 2 of us haven't drawn yet, and so we may not even draw a spider. But if we do...
On the bright side, the 2 people who might draw a spider are both very good evaders.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I guess with all of that, we're gonna be punching real bad. All my homies hate violence.
All right.
Did you just apply a -2 to my 1 strength? I'm in the negatives again.
When Ursula punches someone, they get better.
That would be so cool.
All right. Ursula, you're up.
It should actually work well.
Bad things happen to me.
They happen to all of
I
us.
hit the
You're not special.
discard instead of the thing because there was a little lag. Ah.
Oof.
How do you make it go away?
Oh, you click the discard button above it.
Oh no! Oh wait! Oh, this one just goes away at the end of the round.
Yes, but you
Oh,
discard
what
it now because it's a
choice.
treachery.
It's not a choice. The highest printed cost is Milan.
Oh, yeah. Never mind.
Yeah, that
Milan
really
is otherwise
sucks.
engaged.
Justify, you click the discard button. Oh, we lost him. Oh, he's back.
I couldn't hear anyone.
We couldn't hear you either, so it worked out.
Yeah.
All right, so Milan just got threads of reality.
Planned.
Hello, sorry guys. It appears for whatever reason my OBS decided to stop working, so we have rebooted it and we are back to continue from where we left off, which was, I believe, Justify and Duke, Pete and Duke are running down the stairs into the basement.
Yes, I think because I have an agility of 3, my attempt to jump is unlikely to go well. I do have a lucky I could use. I don't know if we want it to be on service this early.
Well, the worst case that happens is you take 2 damage. Some of which you can soak on Duke and Miss Doyle, some of which you can take on yourself. But you also, this is also a victory location, the one you've just entered. So there's, a valid reason for you to want to finish your investigate here.
Yeah. I mean, also, I do have a lucky. But also, I don't want to use it right now because we're on this. I kind of want to do it.
Go for it. There's no reason not to.
All right. Click
Famous last words.
That is a -1, 2, 3. So you fail super hard. You're taking 2 damage. There is no number of luckies is gonna save you.
But I thought the elder thing is a 0.
It was a 0. It is a
Is it
minus
changed?
X, where X is the number of infested locations. The number of infested locations has gone from 0 to 3. Also, I'm now getting informed that we may have missed as much as 15 minutes of stream because of OBS.
Oh, wow.
So I want to apologize to the viewers. I guess the recap, such as it is, suspicious orderlies kept getting bothered by Ben being a talking skull, so Rita flirted with him and distracted them. Ursula dug through the records office and was very, happy because a mummy and a bunch of spiders showed up, so basically she was in her element. Pete cleared the emergency room, felt better as soon as he got his cat friends out, and is now heading down into the basement to look for Randolph Carter, the other patient who has displayed similar symptoms to our friends. I think that captures pretty much everything, right?
Yeah.
Hang on.
Yeah. Sounds
I
about
haven't.
right.
I've been engaging them, but I was thinking maybe I was punching a wall. That.
Oh, okay.
That seems more suspicious
I'm all
than
for
the
that
skull.
interpretation. You're just Rita's just
No.
causing property damage to distract the staff.
Our group's knee-jerk reaction is that if there's any kind of distraction involved, we assume that it's seduction.
Yeah,
It's
that's
a
it's
problem,
just sort
really.
of standard for strength in numbers, but you're welcome to correct us at any
Okay.
time.
Yep, we should not have assumed.
Get ready for the... Get ready.
Flirting is
Oh,
just
no.
so effective, you know? Speaking of which, we should be finishing our EBR campaign very soon, our demo campaign very soon, so stay tuned for that. Alright, so...
Level, think if you were on the other end. Wouldn't you rather be seduced than, like, attacked?
I mean, depends on the kink. Anyway,
Alright, so you jump down into the basement door. The morgue. It is also victory 2. You may test will 3 to discover a clue, so it's an alternative to the investigate, but you risk taking a horror. After you find the last remaining clue, it infestation tests. So you now finish resolving the Duke action that you started up in the experimental therapies ward, and you are 1 down.
okay. What up?
One down, I think. Nevertheless, you still managed to pass. Wow.
Good dog.
Good dog. All right, you get
This
here.
dog hasn't failed yet.
No, this dog is a legend. Why are any of us humans coming along? Just let the dogs and the cats handle the campaign. They've got it.
And then I guess what can I do for my last action?
I think that was your last action.
No, because I had a move and then I Duke moved, so that's not anything.
Oh, you played Duke.
Yeah.
Played,
And you
moved,
played
duked. So that puts you to the end of your actions.
Does it?
Yeah, you played Duke for your first action.
Oh,
You moved and then you duked.
I continue to be stupid.
No, you continue to be new at the game.
Yeah.
Oh, yikes. Apparently, okay, I now have confirmation. The stream cut out back when we resolved Whispers of Hypnos.
Oh, Jesus.
So, way back when. But I think I was still completed everything in my quick recap, so... Sorry, again, to the viewers about that. I don't really know what happened. There was no sign of the Wi-Fi going out, but OBS just decided it was gonna go on vacation. Anyway, I believe that's everyone's turns. Am I correct in that assumption?
Yeah.
Alright, so we can go to our upkeeps. Oh, charming.
Oh, I could have done the cat. That would have been more...
The thing, the cursed mummy, slowly makes its way towards Rita. Doom, 1 of 6. And my draw is a locked door. Yay! On the stairwell. Someone with stats is gonna have to deal with that.
That's how they'll do it.
All right,
It's
Pete,
alright,
you're
we're
up.
feeling stronger than last round.
Duke. Duke. Get the door.
Get it. Get it, Duke. Take down the door.
I don't know if Duke knows what a door is.
That only
Yeah, but-
benefits him in this situation.
Duke is forced.
We're not bothering with the hand.
There's a doggy door. Oh, there isn't.
There will be.
I made it.
All right, grab your encounter.
Oh,
What the-
no.
How?
Check the stream. Has it crashed?
Hypnos whispers into my OBS and declares that it is no longer going to work. But no, in this case, the stream appears to be surviving the resolution of Whispers of Hypnos.
Okay. Oh, now I have to make a decision, and it's gonna be a bad decision. No matter what I
Well, if you know that in advance, I think you just accept it.
do. Okay. All my homies hate being in a check. Oh wait, no, that would be bad. Hold on, I take that back. Because y'all are probably gonna want to jump into the basement.
Are we all jumping?
I mean, if our friend jumped into the basement, isn't it only right that we follow? Ben doesn't have a choice.
Hey man, the cat showed up.
I toss him.
Hi, cat.
The question
Skull
is,
just
do I-
bounces
you
down the
jump And then I
stairs.
toss him to you, and then I. Or do we
There's
toss
going
him
to
down
be
first?
so much abuse of this poor skull in this campaign, and I did not foresee that. I do not know how I did not foresee that.
The objectification of the spirit who's haunting an object.
I vote for, you look at Ben, Ben looks back at you, you take a quick second, and then you go, yeet!
I vote that he does the goofy laugh, the goofy scream. The laugh really changes the context. I meant the. I can't do it.
Sorry, I'm giving, when a real life cat appeared, so I was giving the cat her medicine that she needs for today, because she's here right now. I don't know which cat. Okay, God. Alright, so I think, I don't want to nerf our violence, because we need our violence.
Do we need
We don't
our
want to nerf our
violence?
book, because we need our book.
I'm just gonna put it out there that I don't think we actually need our violence.
Don't we need the violence to get the door?
Well, it's violence or agility, and let's be real, none of us are good at violence, and only one of us is good at agility. Well, two of us are good at agility. Only one is good enough, but she's very good.
Alright, it is decided. All my homies hate violence.
What a wholesome message.
Also, I don't use violence to kill.
That's also true.
That's a weird way to phrase it. What do I use then?
I kill very
I'm a
peacefully.
serial killer.
I don't use violence to kill.
I use my hands, bitch.
Oh my goodness. Sorry, I got so distracted that I didn't realize it was my turn for bad things to happen.
Yes. Get fucked by the mythos. Oh, yes, they did in fact.
I think it's fine.
I guess
That's what she said.
you in particular have your Pathfinder, so not the worst thing in the world.
So really. it
Oh,
just
no.
evens out.
Oh
Oh,
no.
oh wait, no, I can't.
Are you kidding?
All my homies hate thinking. Do you need? No, I can't.
Which kind of thinking?
Buddy.
The
Is it all my homies hate brain or all my homies hate book?
brains.
Okay, yeah, I figure that's the way to go.
All my homies hate brains.
We are no zombies here. 100% zombie free. Even me, I am not a zombie. I am just a spirit. I am just a spirit.
To have a zombie
The skull is my house. It is not representative of my state of being.
So you're a hermit crab.
Spiritually, yes.
Yes, I am a spirit. I am a spiritual hermit crab.
Alright. Well, glad we have this result.
I don't have any enemies, so prepare
Alright.
your next turn.
If they grow
wisely.
powerful enough, they have to find him a bigger skull and give him a couple days to, like, collect.
I'm gonna take a
Okay.
setup turn if that's all right with everyone.
I do not know what that means, but go ahead.
It means I've got to spend 5 resources, and I'm going to play first Arcane Enlightenment, and then another Astronomical Atlas. And I really need to figure out what to do with these helpers because I do not have the space.
Copy paste.
I need another one. The problem is I don't have enough slots because this is an asset-heavy deck. And then
Wait, you don't actually think you need to copy paste? Maybe.
I will. Oh, I guess no, because it's
I
once
think you
per
have to
test,
scroll
so
first.
it matters. I will scroll now the bottom card of my deck.
Hold Alt T.
Option T. Oh, I definitely shuffled. How is this still on the bottom? Anyway, I will discard Sealed Away. And then I will exhaust both Astronomical Atlases. Familiar Spirit. Deduction. And for my final trick, I am going to investigate the location I am at. Actually, no. For my final trick, I'm going to exhaust Ben's skull. I'm going to slurp into the skull. And I'm going to investigate it. Which I am 2 up because it is a 1 shroud. And we'll just do that. I succeed. I successfully investigate a location with no clues on it, so I can discard my unspeakable curiosity.
Wow, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I got lucky with my random basic weakness.
Yes, this skull is empty.
I have confirmed that there is nobody else inside the metaphysical space that lives inside this skull.
Head empty.
Except, for the spirit. All right.
Yeah.
That's my turn.
I guess I can go. Since we are probably about to draw a bunch of enemies, I feel like now is a good time to put out some fighty cards. So I will play my guard dog, which only costs 2, and I think that's all my ally slots, right?
I count 1, 2 filled. You have 4.
What? That's only 2?
Yeah, Augur
Augur
and
doesn't
Duke
have
don't take up
fill.
ally slots.
Oh,
If you look in the bottom right-hand corner, that's the symbol for an ally slot. Augur and Duke don't have that.
interesting. Okay. So, alright, I'm going to play my guard dog, I'm going to play my baseball bat, I'm going to exhaust all my resources because I want to fight good.
You're certainly ready to fight good.
And then I guess I can. I could investigate in here, which I have a feeling that is going to. I have a feeling that one of the basement rooms is going to reveal, what's his face?
Randolph Carter,
Uh-huh.
that's probably a good guess.
So I'm gonna investigate the
Oh,
morgue.
we forgot to take a end of Mythos phase to make it investigate.
Oh, you're right. The extra infestation. Nothing happened. It's fine.
Nice. Alright, I'm gonna investigate the morgue again.
I feel like I do that
Or no,
every
I think-
time I play this scenario. I always forget the end of Mythos phase infestation.
I could either do that or I could Duke move to the stairwell.
If you Duke move into the stairwell, you won't be able to finish the investigate. So,
Oh.
because of that locked
Okay.
door.
Alright, so in that case, I will investigate in the morgue and I will investigate with my kitty cat.
What's up, Crazy? You sounded like you were saying something.
I don't know.
Well.
Nothing.
Fair.
I was gonna point out Augur, but meh. He already knows. He went so fast.
If Rita goes first and wants to, she could always clear the locked door and then Pete could investigate into the stairwell.
But I want to jump down those stairs.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. We've all got to do some vaulting.
Alright. Okay, so I'm gonna exhaust Augur. I think I want to keep her around for right now. And I test with a base value of 5, so that puts me at parity. So let's all pray. Aw.
Nope.
I could lucky it. Should I lucky it?
Do you have? I think you're broke.
Oh yeah. Oh no, you don't have anything. You don't have any resources.
Oh, I can't lucky it.
You could
Alright.
discard Augur if you wanted.
Well, it's too late. He's already committed to the form.
No.
He has to choose to discard at the start
Awesome.
of the test before he reveals the token.
Yep. So nothing happens. And that's my turn.
Okay.
I don't know if what I did was smart, but
Rita, you want to jump down some stairs?
I got the spirit.
Yeah, I am. I move here, and then I will jump down some stairs. I am 2 up? Yeah.
-3. You fail.
I will play
You
like
do not fail because you are a survivor, and survivors don't understand the concept of failure except when they want to.
Is this the right one?
That is the right one. Parlay test brain 2. If you succeed, test book 2. If you succeed, investigators at this location may spend 4 clues to for someone there to gain control of Randolph Carter. The patient you've been looking for sits on a bed in the middle of this dark room. You ask him about his condition, but he merely replies, "Why should I help you? You'd never believe me anyway." Okay, well, that's exciting.
Okay, then I will move back, and then I will test the locked door.
All right.
2 up. Okay, let's go.
And I believe Ursula has not yet gone.
I have not. Okay. So I know this room is infested. Wait, no, this one is not. I am in waiting room. I am not in the other one.
Yeah, you're in the only main floor room that is not yet infested.
Lol.
Hanging out with the cursed mummy.
I'm going to carefully consider my actions.
When do we ever do that?
I'm gonna play. Do we have enough clues down there? Or
Yep.
once I get there?
Let's
We
see.
already have 4.
But
So we're good.
The records office only has 2 left. Ooh, VP.
Yes, it is I, that little voice, purveyor of risky XP moves.
We might have a chance again. I don't know.
My relationship with victory points is
Have you've played Dream before, right, Crazily?
No.
Oh, really?
I don't know what's gonna happen.
Oh, sweet. Okay. Wait, Levi, have you?
I have not played it all the way through, no.
Am I the only person here who has actually played this campaign before?
Yes.
Wow. All
I
right.
think so.
Okay. Well, I will.
You're
No
leading
spoilers.
a bunch of either inexperienced or people who have never even heard of some of this stuff.
Well, this is a great campaign, so I'm looking forward to it.
I was like, ooh, spiders.
Yes, that's a good takeaway. There are definitely going to be spiders.
Okay.
That is disgusting.
I am.
Oh, just you wait. It gets so much worse.
I love
Thinking-
since I finished Fire 1, I've really enjoyed accumulating the list of things that I take a house fire over.
Here's what I'm gonna do. It's not fantastic. I'm going to grab a resource. I'm going to play Archaic Glyphs first.
Okay.
And that's the Investigate Glyphs, Guiding Stones.
Ooh,
And then I'm
nice.
going to play Fieldwork.
Oh, hello there. I'm sensing
And
a combo.
then, that being 3 actions, I will Pathfinder up to the records office.
It's just so
and I will
dusty
use
and
my
old.
I was checking that I didn't prompt Frozen in Fear.
You did not prompt Frozen in Fear because you did not take
And
a
now
move
I
action.
will investigate on my own, but procking Fieldwork,
Okay.
which puts me up 3, I believe.
6 to 3
Yeah,
is
'cause I
3
don't have
up,
any-
yes.
Yep, with Archaic Glyphs. And I would like to get both of these in one action if possible. Might be slightly wasted, but we're a pretty good way to the scenario, you know?
Yeah, I think it's okay. I don't think it's.
Let's do this.
Oh!
Not only do
Wow.
I grab them,
Wow, you just
I
leave.
freaking leave!
All right, that was ridiculous.
What a flex! Oh my god!
You just you finger guns to the mummy. You're like, I'll be right back. Just zips out, zips back in a cloud of dust.
The only downside is that Dr. Milan is still not paying me.
Ah, damn it, Milan! You had one job.
One of the threads of reality is me being broke enough to go on these risky missions. They know that I would retire. So Alright. Anyway, that's my turn.
All right.
2 VP, a movement flex, and I'm sitting here with a stack of 5 clues.
At the end of the investigator phase. Actually, wait. Yeah, at the end of the investigation phase, I get bumped out of the skull, and I will join. I will join Rita. Am I feeling ambitious? Do I attempt the agility test? Can I afford to take 2 damage? The answer is no. But then again, the image of the skull falling down.
I need you to picture this moment because it's a very cartoony use your head moment.
I
How
can't.
is the disembodied skull gonna break down this skull?
I'm sorry. I can't pass up the image of the skull just like bouncing down the stairs. So I did in fact just enter stairwell from a non-basement location. So I'm going to move to the basement door
You're crazy.
and
You
take
have
two
five health.
take 2 damage.
Shouldn't you go to the private room and try to get the... Because you have enough will and lore to make that test.
I don't have any clues.
No, she.
No,
She's
the
talking about
clues
here.
come from everybody. You don't need the clues.
Well, the clues need to be in the location. I guess. I mean, yeah. If I'm going to the private room, and then I won't do it, I won't take the damage.
I just realized I didn't test for Frozen in Fear at the end of my thing.
Oh, go for that.
We're all my homies hate Will right now, so
Oh, yeah.
I don't like my chances.
No, they're not very good. Do it anyway.
Okay,
You
sorry,
could
I
get
think
your
I
elder
rolled
signs.
that, though.
You do
Let's see
have
if
to.
we can put it in location.
Okay.
It's not a cultist. That was what I was worried about.
All right, you're fine. Fine. I'm still. Rita still has a hold of me. I did not go tumbling down the stairs.
You could also go to the morgue. There's a will test there.
Yeah.
And victory too.
I guess I have decent will.
Oh wait, your will is 4 and my will is 4 and
Yeah.
Pete's will is 4.
We all have equal will. I think I have the best combined will and
we all have
intellect.
equal will.
So I'm probably the one that has to go into the private room. Once somebody gets here with clues. Cough, cough, Ursula. So.
I'm gonna have to sprint like a normal person, but I can do it.
All right. Yeah, I'll just be in the stairwell. So, enemy phase. Thing gets closer. That's it. Actually, wait, was the thing there? No, the thing was back with Ursula. So
No, it was reversed.
everybody upkeep. Doom. 2 of 6. My bad stuff is a swarm of spiders.
Swarming.
Oops, I made it blue, apparently. I don't know what I just did. So there's 2 cards in my deck onto that. Gross. All my homies hate the swarm mechanic.
So there's 3 combined health there.
Yes, 3 combined health, 3 evade, 3 damage. Alright, Pete.
Oh, no. No! Oh, God, I can't leave!
Alright. I think something just crawled
that
out of the
scene
corpse on the table.
In like, what is it? Is it Return of the King that has Shelob?
Yeah.
Yep,
You know?
yep, that just
having a
happened.
photo moment.
Pete and Duke are and the cats are having a Shelob moment.
Oh God.
I'm real glad
All
I
those
didn't come in
juicy
there.
animals.
Real glad I didn't come in there.
All of those really sticky webs would have cushioned your fall.
Yes. Not worth. Alright, what you got, Ursula?
Let me tell you all about it. Infestation Test. I am not at an infested location right now.
Alright, the infestation test is... Nothing happens.
Only 1 more of that in there.
God, no.
We're getting really, really lucky so far.
We are gonna get pummeled!
Boston
Yes.
remains. I'm fine. 4 to 3. I think I'll just test it. Uh-oh.
Reveal another. You fail by 3.
Oh.
Do you do anything about that?
No.
Okay. Our infestation test is the other one. What the heck?
That's pretty good.
That is statistically improbable, is what that is.
I'll take 2 horror.
I'm afraid.
Okay, only
Hang on.
one enemy.
I think you take 3 horror,
Oh,
right? Because you failed
I
it
take
by...
3.
You take 3 total? Yeah.
Yeah, Pete.
Okay.
Yeah, Peter took 2. I took 1.
Gotcha.
Oh, what? Me? What?
No, Peter Sylvester, not Pete. And in the end of the Mythos phase, we finally run out of tablets. Time for a
There's the
skull.
enemy.
Search the encounter deck and discard pile for a spider enemy and spawn it at the infested location nearest to any investigator.
Oh, that's good. Let's just spawn it up here.
No!
Yeah, there aren't any in the discard, so we just get to find one from the deck.
Pick the strongest one. Or, I don't know.
Okay. Oh, the strongest one isn't actually in here yet.
Oh,
We get
tiny
this
bullshit
one.
spider.
I don't know which one's worse, the tiny ones or the...
I'm gonna go with the tiny ones because the other one in here is real bad. So
God, no.
Oh, I see.
swarm of spiders.
Oh.
Usually it's the lead investigator, right? If it's not clear who should put do the things. So I guess I get to put 2 more of my cards underneath a swarm of spiders. Yay! I love giving up
They don't
cards
really
from
hunt.
my deck.
They don't hunt.
They do not hunt, which means I'm not getting those cards back.
Well, let's hope they weren't good. Maybe one of them's your weakness.
Both of my weaknesses are in my discard.
Never mind.
Alright.
Maybe
Oh,
it's your
no.
3rd hidden weakness.
I will I'll do my astro twice. Written in the stars. Eureka. Alright. Who would like to go first? The answer should be Rita, so she can help me with my spiders that I cannot deal with.
Wondering, do we want Ursula to come down quick?
Oh yeah, I guess Ursula should probably rush down in.
Cause we really want to clear this thingamabob that I forgot what it's called.
The
I've got
sickening limbs.
frozen in fear, so
Okay, I'll just do some encounter
Well,
deck.
I can.
Encounter deck cleaning.
I'm coming. Do you want me to go now?
Yeah, go for it. Get into the private room. I'll follow you in, and we'll get Randolph to listen to us. If you won't listen to a talking skull, who would he listen to?
Frozen in fear makes that 2 actions. That's not a problem. I'm gonna move here. I'm gonna operate field work, and as I go, I'm gonna try to snatch clues. Because why not? In fact, why not do another archaic list? What's the shroud here? I didn't check. 3. Let's do it.
All right, so you're what? 6 to 3.
6 to 3.
You're good, I think. Yeah.
That's a -1. So nicely done.
2 clues.
Rita
please.
has the staff distracted, trying to plaster over all the holes in the wall.
Dr. Milan, you would have been doing so much work. Anyways, now I can Pathfinder on to the next location, right?
Yes, you can, and I think that leaves you. No, that's it, right? Because you moved for 2, then you moved for 1, and then you Pathfinder, and you're done. Okay. You could also do the stairwell agility test, but Pathfinder is a much safer way to do the same thing.
Yeah. Let's just Pathfinder. It's actionless.
Okay. Rita, help.
Deal with it.
Thank you.
How do I do? I want to clear as many things as I can. Do you trust me?
I do trust you.
Alright, I will play.
I have taken no damage yet, so I can afford to trust you.
I will play Sweeping Kick
Oh boy.
on those swarming spiders. So I'm 10, 9, 2, 1.
Okay.
Seems a bit overkill.
They're spiders. What is it?
-3? Yeah, it's fine. You got them. I get my 2 cards back on the bottom of my deck. And the one remaining one. Oh no, you just deal an extra damage because you're Rita. Nice.
Yeah. I evaded them, and then
Yep, delta
Okay.
damage.
we'll then move down here, and then let's clear these sickening webs so you can leave.
Thanks.
I am 3 up.
Rita is
do not
badass.
Rita came in there with the stick jukes and broke the spider's ankles, but they have 8 ankles. It's not. They couldn't handle
She broke all 8 of them though. They're all gone.
all of the ankles.
All of the ankles.
simultaneously gone.
Just systematically, ankle after ankle.
All right.
Did she do it?
No, I didn't. I drew an autofill.
Oh, sad. Alright, so 1 ankle survives.
God.
One of the spiders was playing dead.
Alright, I'm going...
Wait, I once again did not resolve my frozen...
Oh, yeah, you should probably check that.
Well... Actually, does that... No. I'm a parody.
And then 0.
Nope. Alright. Continue.
Alright, I guess it's my turn to hop on in there. So let me just quickly investigate the stairwell. I'll take deduction. Written in the stars. And
You're 2 up.
yeah, that puts me 5 to 3. I'd like to be higher. Level 0 scrying, not very good, so I'll also commit that. That puts me 3 up, which is going to have to be enough. It is. I will pick up
Nice.
both of these
Nice.
clues.
We're a very cluey team.
Yeah, apparently I was worried that we weren't going to be able to handle the cluving, but clearly I was wrong. Second action, I will move. Final action, I will attempt to parlay our good buddy Randolph of the Carter.
Is that a lore test?
It starts with will and then it becomes lore.
Okay, I can commit to the lore part.
I will commit Eureka and Familiar Spirit to the will, which puts me 6 to 2. Success. Eureka resolves. 2, 3. I will take Parallel Fates into my hand, as well as Eureka and Familiar Spirit. I will then commit Eureka and Parallel Fates. If you want to
Have a
commit
wit
to
in green.
this.
She's not doing anything right now.
Okay. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 to 2 again. -3. All right, that works out.
Did we take the end of commit those?
Yeah, we did.
I think we did
Yeah,
this time. I
we
think
did.
we remembered.
We definitely did.
Oh, yeah,
It
we
was
did
our
this.
last. No. Was it our last
Alright, I'll
save
grab
one or our
grounded.
last?
The Lost Cellar.
There's one more cultist in there, and that will reset the bag.
All right, I am going to fast get out grounded.
I guess before you get out grounded, you did.
Yeah, I completed it. I forgot to do that. So I'll spend
There's
2,
fun
and Levi, you want to spend 2?
Of my 7,
Yes.
I suppose I can part with them.
Randolph Carter. Which of us
Yeah.
is Randolph going? Oh, you or me for Randolph, Levi?
What is his?
+1 will, +1 intellect, ally slot, 2 damage soak, 3 horror soak, and draws you 2 cards after an elder thing symbol is revealed during a skill test of your location.
I can take him if you would rather.
I mean, I have two arguments. The first is that I use both of those stats and kind of need the help on both of those stats. The second is that I need soak, and the third that I actually thought of first is Randolph can carry me.
Those all sound like very good arguments, and this is literally like an entire on deck. I'm gonna be having so many academics here that.
Yeah, okay. I'll take Randolph.
I-
Fourth argument, I don't have an ally in my ally slot currently.
No, well, he's not doing anything right now.
That's true. Milan is
hasn't
only
been doing
nominally
anything for
filling
so
your ally
long.
slot.
I didn't know
Actually-
he was a philosophy professor when I asked him to come with.
Ooh.
Ouch. That one was, that
punches.
hurt. That was savage. I'm impressed.
Wow.
All right. We advance the act. Carter's statement. After some persuading, you manage to convince the blonde-haired man to listen to your story. Once you explain to him what has happened to your companions, he shakes his head in solemn understanding. I knew this Virgil fellow would cause trouble. If only I had convinced him not to write that story. You ask him what he means, and he lets out a long sigh before elaborating. It's all true, all of it. The Dreamlands is real, and I believe that something is causing it to merge with the waking world. That's where all of this is coming from, he explains, motioning to the spiderwebs in the corner of the room. With your help, I may be able to temporarily stop the infestation from spreading. Then we can investigate this matter further. He rises from his cot and shakes your hand. My name is Randolph, by the way. Randolph Carter. Shuffle the encounter discard pile into the encounter deck. He also takes a liking to the very persuasive little talking skull that convinced him to help us and decides to carry me around. Containing the outbreak. With the aid of Randolph Carter, you must attempt to close the rifts that have opened between the Dreamlands and the waking world. Each infested location gains action. Test Will X to attempt to seal the rift, where X is this location's shroud. Investigators at this location may spend 4 clues as a group to automatically succeed. If you succeed, replace the damage token on this location with a horror token. For the remainder of the game, this location cannot become infested. Objective: if there are no infested locations in play, advance. So, our new goal is to de-infest the hospital by sealing the rifts.
Gotcha.
We've
So
gotten
let's try to
super
do that.
lucky so far,
Well,
so that's decent. This should not actually be too difficult for us, but we'll see. It could go badly.
We all have goodwill.
Yes, we do all have goodwill, so we're well built for this scenario. All right.
We are so well rounded.
Well, I don't think we're that good at combat. We have you, and we have Pete, but our stats. Well, you know, your agility stat is pretty high, and you use that for combat. Yeah, honestly, we're really well rounded. We're just a good party. This is great. Okay. That's all of my actions, so I pass the rest of my turn.
I think it's just Pete left.
Oh, it's just me. Oh, wow. Okay. I guess I'm gonna try to beat up the webs with the baseball bat.
You're just pesting it. You're not fighting it.
Aw, dang it. Okay. Well, in that case, I'll have to reconsider. So I guess I'll test agility to try to get rid of the webs. So let's see. I don't think I could, because I'm taking it at parity. So I guess I'll commit Take heart. So if I fail, I get stuff.
That's pretty good. Yep.
All right.
This is a guaranteed success, by the way. If you commit take heart, it's a guaranteed success.
Is it?
Yeah, draw your token.
It's a joke
Oh.
because
If
for
you
whatever
want it
reason,
to fail, it will succeed.
yeah, when you commit take heart, people tend to pass. In this case, take heart actually goes off.
Yay.
Yay!
So,
Economy.
Justify is the chosen one who can fail.
Who can actually fail when they wish to.
okay.
I don't know if anyone can be trusted with that kind of power.
I guess. What do I do now? Can I try it again?
Something you could think about doing is taking the Morgue Test.
Yeah, that's
You're
right. We
one
don't
up
have any
because
all my
your will is
homies
4.
hate up right now, so your will is fine.
All right, let me do that. So I will take a 4. I'm up, 1 up. Oop.
Got it?
Okay. Got a clue. Now I can investigate with Augur? Because I can't leave.
Yeah, you
You
could
automatically succeed.
you could take the will again, or you could use augur. Both are good.
You could auto succeed. I feel like there's not much more investigating we need to do.
That is true. So then I could discard, but then I can't like immediately put another card into play because they're not in my discard pile.
That's true.
So there's no real reason to do that right now.
Well, except to guarantee succeed on the investigate.
That's true. I guess I can do that. Bye, Augur. That's mine now. That's it.
Okay.
It was a rather underwhelming turn.
There are no. It's workhorse turns. The backbone
Getting
of
two
the game.
clues from a 5 shroud is
Yeah,
huge.
that's never. And you took heart, so you also drew cards and gained resources.
This is true.
Very
That'd be
much
good.
not a wasted turn.
Oh my god, the flavor I just noticed the flavor text on Morgue is that doesn't look human. Help.
Yay! My favorite. All right. Well, is that everyone then?
Yep.
This is the same round where I charged down here, right?
Yes.
Okay, then yes, we're good.
Okay. Enemy phase. I think you've already moved the
Just
thing.
move closer.
So everybody just readies. I don't know if I shuffled. Doom, 3 of 6. Bad stuff. Outbreak. It's time.
Ah!
The second cultist, which infests a new location and refreshes the bag. So, let's refresh a low shroud location. I guess we have to go for the waiting room in order to delay the stairwell as long as possible.
Do we have to delay the stairwell?
I mean,
Oh, yes.
there's a chance that we
Don't
can
know.
get away with not having to deal with the stairwell, which would be awesome.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, if we uninfest this.
yeah, we have to rush
basement's
for it,
safe.
but we'll see if our incredible luck holds.
Famous last word.
Yep, restoring the infestation bag.
It's like
Alright.
saying the Q word in the radio room. That's just guarantees
There we go.
that something's gonna happen.
All right, you're next.
Quintessential.
Justify.
Oh, good. Okay.
Dead
Take
things.
All right. I found a corpse. So
In the morgue. Surprising.
You know. And I was a 1-up, so it's fine.
Okay, how you are really this first game, you know, the game's going easy on you.
Oh God.
For now.
Do I just discard it now?
Enjoy it while it lasts. Yeah, you just
Alright.
discard it. It's a treachery. Levi.
Bad things happen.
You too
What?
get a glimpse.
That is
And
gonna be
Rita.
nightmares tonight.
Why does this look like ancient Egypt?
What is it?
It is. There are even more webs in the morgue. I'm pretty sure the morgue is where everything's coming from. I'm gonna be real with you. That seems like the portal.
I just want to leave.
I will come.
Oh no, Rita's stuck too.
Well, there's no enemy, so I can try to clear.
Oh no! Rita's stuck in place for 5 minutes. That thing that finally catch up.
Alright, I guess the thing that follows is just gonna have to come and attack me.
Oh boy.
Well, I mean, you guys could defeat it.
Yeah, we can fuck that thing up.
Okay, on my turn, I'm just gonna clear as many sickening webs as I can.
Okay.
That makes sense. Ursula, do you want to clear your glimpse of the underworld?
Yeah. Just immediately. You know what? Dr. Milan, you're taking the sanity because you
Finally, Dr. Milan does something useful.
The thematic beauty of having an entomology professor with us. Oh wait, that's not the. Oh God, I'm about to be stupid. What's the insect fields?
The insect field is. Oh, I should know this. It's on Renfield.
Is it
It
not?
is entomology.
Yeah. Were you
Oh,
thinking
yeah,
of
so
etymology, the study of words?
All right, so we do. We have an
but I-
insect professor here to help us with our insect problem.
Well,
Arthropod.
spiders aren't insects.
Yeah, the first thing he's gonna say is it's a fucking arthropod problem. Bye.
Good point.
I didn't. Exclusively insect.
Stop being surprised. I'm sorry. I know I'm becoming progressively less family friendly as the night.
Literally does not matter.
That's-
We've had extremely not family friendly streams. In one of the found family sessions, 2 of the characters had sex on Mont Saint Michel in the middle of the session.
God, what?
Yeah. So
Well-
moving on. Rita, how's your turn
luckily,
going?
None of those characters are here right now.
First test, 3 up.
Okay, Levi, that was not suspicious.
Got it?
Second
me
test,
and
3 up.
me and Elwood. I was just gonna make out
surprisingly
on.
still good.
Yep.
Oh my
All right.
God.
Rita breaks the remaining spider ankles.
Yeah, go Rita. Oh my
Hope the
God,
game
you
goes
got both
after
of
the
them?
trophy.
Amazing.
Jesus.
There's one thing I'm good at, and that's agility.
You
Okay,
say, but you
and-
also have very good will and decent combat.
Good. Yeah.
You're good at a lot of things. You're just super good at agility. All right.
Since I don't think we want to make an infestation test, just in case, so we don't infest the stairwell.
Yeah, we want to try and rush through to the experimental therapies ward if we can.
So I'm gonna. I'll move out. Ooh,
The
looks on
thing
me.
engages. All right, Ursula, do you want to try and... Oh, are you thinking about doing something else, Rita?
I am going to play John and Jesse Burke.
Oh, sweet. They
Hey.
were the government agents we helped in Cairo. Glad to see they're still kicking around.
They've been
Despite the immense
admitted
amount
into
of
this hospital.
Spiders and webs.
Okay.
I found them in the morgue.
I'm a Astro Atlas. Grounded. And written in the stars. Alright, Levi, you have 4 clues still, right? Yeah, so do you want
I
to
have
go
5.
try and handle the experimental therapies ward?
Yes.
Alright, if we can
think it's
block
a
that
test.
off, we keep the infestation from making its way downstairs. Although there is still one basement door we have not investigated yet.
I think we should cut off the infestation ASAP.
I agree.
Then the cultists become nothing. They won't do
It is an action to do so, though, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I
Oh,
think
you're
you
still
have enough
frozen in
actions.
fear.
You got Pathfinder, move, action.
I'm only 2 away, right?
Yeah, so you can move Pathfinder and still have an action with which to do it. Unfortunately, there are no clues between you and it, so you can't field work. If you
What
fail,
about-
I can move in with you and attempt it as well.
This is effectively the same action cost as moving regularly.
Well, you're still taking a move action. So it would still be 2 actions. Or I guess 1 additional action.
Yeah, because the Eon chart reduce.
Yeah, it'd be the same. It'd be the
Yeah.
same. Yeah, you're right. Like,
Yeah, it'd be the same as me moving normally. Now have an asset out as well.
Yeah, you're right.
So I do that. I use Pathfinder as well to reach the experimental therapies ward. That's where I'm at.
ward.
If that checks out.
I'm gonna spend an action to take a will test, but my will sucks, so I'm gonna rely purely on my clues.
Alright, spend 4. And this damage token becomes a horror token. Ursula is now in her element. She's banishing curses, stealing rifts. This is her speed. All right.
See if you can keep up.
Downstairs is protected. I can follow that up. Do we want to investigate the final basement door and see what's there?
I
Oh,
can.
no. Sounds good.
I mean,
I think we have time.
I feel like we
I
do.
don't know.
We have enough time to flip it. I don't know if we have time to deal with it.
Yeah.
Well, I have a panic button, so if something goes horribly wrong, I can just get out. So I'm gonna move. The operating... Oh, that's horrifying. Choose an investigator at your location
Is
and
that a
test...
spider?
Yes. Choose an investigator at your location and test intellect 4. If you succeed, heal 3 damage from that investigator. If you fail, deal 1 damage to that investigator. So you can operate on another investigator.
How do we
Grab
operate
your
on...
medical text.
How are we operating on Ben?
Shh.
Not.
Don't question it. And hopefully you won't need to.
We're putting Ben on the model skeleton that's in a lot of teaching exercises.
Our prosthetics.
There should be another
Stop it.
deduction in my deck. So let's see if I can grab it. I'm going... Oh, no, I don't need to grab it. It's in my hand. I'm an idiot. Okay. Deduction. I'll commit written in the stars. Which puts me 5 to 2. 6 to 2. I need those handy dandy little stat trackers that you got. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. That is still... Oh, that's down to a -3, actually. So I will succeed and pick up 2 of those clues.
Haha.
Why is this location so easy?
I don't know.
For 2 VP? Really?
I mean, it is... This whole campaign is pretty heavy on the XP because there are so few scenarios.
Oh, good point.
Alright, that's my whole turn.
Ooh, the flavor text on operating room is...
Oh,
Oh, that's
Yeah, we don't
lovely.
Okay,
Ah,
I think it's down to me, right?
Yep.
Okay, so I could try to grab the clue from the morgue, so I have 4, and I could auto-succeed.
How do you auto succeed?
Pay 4 clues.
Oh, yeah, for one of the space
no.
clears
Yeah.
up ahead. I mean, yeah, that seems like a worthy pursuit.
Alright, is this worth luckying if I don't get it? No, right?
No, I would say that's a worthy use. Five Shroud is a difficult location to handle.
Are you using will or intellect?
Oh, I
Wait, I'm
can
not-
use will, can't I? Yeah, okay, let's do that. I was about to use intellect. I was like,
I can commit
no,
something.
yeah.
I'll give
Oh,
you
you
my
can?
other Peter Sylvester.
Oh, sweet, thank you. So that's for will, right?
Yep, that gives you +1.
Nice. All right, so now I'm 2 up. Thank you, you're the best.
Just enough?
Thank God.
Alright, that
not-
location is cleared. We are almost at max VP for this scenario.
We have to make an infestation test because it's been cleared.
Okay.
Oh, shoot, sorry.
Instant skull. Time
well.
for a spider. Well, let's get the one that we've already killed. Oh, it's already been reshuffled. Whoops. Okay. Swarm of spiders. Infested location nearest any investigators, either the waiting room or the emergency room.
Let's put it in the ED. We don't want it in our hub.
Okay. I will contribute 2 more cards to the swarming cause.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay, it's fine.
I should have definitely processed that before I cleared
No,
it
no,
off.
not at all. You did the right thing. That's what I would have wanted you to do anyway.
VP.
Okay,
He's always
now I guess I'll move twice to try to get to...
You could move and then attack the thing that follows with Duke in an attempt to save Rita
I could do that. Let's do that. Boop.
from the mummy that is stalking her all the way here to America.
So here's the thing. Do I attack the mummy with Duke, or do I just beat it the fuck up?
Both are valid options.
It's the same. Yeah, it's the same.
Yep.
Yeah, it does the exact same thing. So I'm gonna beat it with my baseball bat because
Okay.
because Duke has been really doing the most for me.
Baseball bat versus mummy. Who will win?
Do you have anything you want to commit?
What am I
Murder.
testing?
I guess we still have lucky.
I'm testing one up. I could. I'll commit overpower.
Okay, nice.
Sounds like a good point to do that.
You're 3 up now, and if you succeed, you'll draw a card.
Wait, I'm 3 up? What? Oh, that's what those little symbols mean.
Yes.
That was smarter than I thought it was. Okay.
So yeah, there you go, you got it. So you get to draw a card, and the thing that follows is Dade. Oh wait, it's the thing that
Nice.
follows, so it goes back into Rita's deck. Justify, the icons on the left side of a card are the amount that you get to boost a test by if you commit them to the test. So basically you discard them and get that number of icons. When you do that with a skill card, you also get the effects that are listed in its text box.
Ah. Also, I now have 2 puppos in my hand. I am very excited.
Yay! All right. And that's your full turn, I believe.
Yep.
And Rita, you've gone because you cleared the webs, and I did that. Yeah, okay, we're done. The enemies that are in play don't do anything special, so we go right to upkeep. And I empty my deck. I'm at hand size. Doom, 4 of 6.
Ah!
Oh, hang on. Did we infest at the end of the last Mythos phase?
Did we?
No,
I think
we
we
did,
did.
because we were
That's
talking
why-
about it, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was a cultist.
All right, well, my draw is Rotting Remains. Oh, no. I'm currently 2 up. Why not? I'll commit Grounded to go 3 up. -1, I'm fine. Grounded returns to my hand. How many cards do I have in my discard?
Alright, oh, now it's me.
Yep.
Boop.
Outbreak time. Our infestation test is occultist. It does nothing. Is that really? Yeah, there's no locations connected to an infested location that are not infested, so well done.
Oh. Wait, yeah, there is. There's 2. Oh, it can't be. Bro.
Yeah, the experimental therapies ward is locked down.
That's exciting. Okay. Now what do I do?
It goes away.
No.
And I see Ursula's nihilism is struck.
You noticed?
What's your Mythos draw? Okay, that's
Just
fine,
paused.
actually. That's the waiting room. Sweet. Not my problem.
Move it on.
And Rita has more rotting remains. What is leaving these corpses everywhere?
I think we can guess.
Yeah, okay, good point.
1 whore.
All right. And with that, we get to go again.
We're gonna get absolutely pummeled in the next episode, aren't we?
Well, you never know. I'll go first, just so I can finish the operating room. Let's see. What do I have to play? Okay. I'm going to investigate my location, just like normal pleb mode. 4 to 2. Actually, I will. Yeah.
Oh, we need to end of Mythos phase infestation.
Yes,
Nothing
you're
happens.
correct. You're correct. Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Time to
the reset.
reshuffle.
It's a good thing we.
Yeah,
down the
finishing
location.
that off. That was a big coup in our favor. All right. I will play nothing. I will simply investigate my location at 2 up, and I will commit 6 cents to go 3 up, and that's it. Rad! I get an extra charge on my skull. And the clue. I will then exhaust my skull, use that brand spankin' new charge to retreat into the skull, which I guess last I checked was with Ursula. Oh no, I'm with Randolph. I can be wherever I want. And I will retreat out of there, and then I will play Burning the Midnight Oil as if I am in the location that I had just left. Gain 2 resources. Investigate 4 to 2. I'm 2 up. Let's go 4 up on this one. I'll commit both of my Written in the Stars since my deck has no cards in it. Oh man, again. I mean, I'm not complaining. I'll get the last clue. And then for my final trick, I will draw a card, which forces my deck to reshuffle. Dealing me a horror, which kills Grounded. I will play Grounded. And then I will exhaust both Astronomical Atlases. Deduction and crack the case. That's my turn.
What do the atlases do?
So the Astronomical Atlas, I exhaust it to look at the top card of my deck, and if it's not a weakness, I attach it to Astronomical Atlas. And then as a fast trigger, I can commit an attached card once per test per Atlas to a skill test. And if it succeeds, I get to add the card to my hand at the end of the test instead of discarding it. So it's a way to reuse skills,
Nice.
which I've been doing a lot. Yeah, that's the plan. All right, who's next? We got 3 locations left to de-infestify. 2 of them are spider occupied.
My turn is pretty simple, I think.
Alright, go for it.
Move. I'm done.
Alright, I could clear the waiting room.
Can you get the locked door off it first?
Duke can get the locked door off it first.
Duke can only investigate or fight. He cannot perform the activate action on the locked door.
Oh, right, okay. In that case, I am weak. I still have my lucky, so I could use it on that.
You have 4 clues and goodwill. You could go kill a swarm of spiders. And
I could do that.
prep to clear their thingy.
I could. Oh yeah, so I can move. So move to the ER. Boom. And then I'm gonna spend my 4 clues to clear the ER.
Okay, that will give you an attack of opportunity, which is 3 damage from the swarm of spiders.
Oh wait, so I should just kill them first.
Yes.
Okay, I will kill them first. I didn't know they did that.
Yep. Enemies, non-aloof enemies will engage you when you move into their location, and they will perform attacks of opportunity if you perform non-combat actions.
So how? Oh, it's 1 damage.
There are 3 of them.
Wait.
These face-down cards are additional copies of Swarm of Spiders.
So do I have to be 3 strength or 1 strength?
1 strength. So swarming is a weird mechanic, so I can go over it. Basically, swarming means that the main card copies itself several times, and when you fight them, any excess damage you deal spills over onto others. So you attack the swarm of spiders. If you dealt it 3 damage, they'd all die. If you deal 2 damage, 2 of the cards die. Their fight is still only 1, though, although their agility is specifically marked to increase with the number of swarm cards. So you can whack them, and then during the enemy phase, when they attack you, you can have them attack the guard dog, and the guard dog will kill them.
Okay, so I'll beat him up with a baseball bat.
Sounds good.
So that puts me at 4 strength.
Which is 3 up, which
so
is pretty
wait,
good.
With the -1, I would. So yeah, it's 3. So with the -1, I kill all of them, right?
No, your attack is dealing 2 damage with the baseball bat. That's static. Your combat value does not translate to the amount of damage that you're doing.
So I mean, I could also exhaust Duke and just slaughter them.
Yeah, absolutely. And that takes away the risk of breaking your baseball bat.
Yep, so I slaughter. What does that do?
That is a skull. Good thing you didn't use your baseball bat. That is a -1, which means you successfully kill 2 swarm cards. Which I'm just gonna steal back over here.
Wait, doesn't it? Wait, what is that?
The skull is currently a -1.
Right, but if I did a -1, that still is. I got it 2 up.
Yep. You dealt 2 damage.
So what? I dealt 2 damage, but didn't I exhaust?
Yes, you exhausted Duke, so you dealt 2 damage.
So, a normal, like, any fight action will deal a base damage of 1. So you can see that this one's a fight action and this one's a fight action. But some fight action.
One or the other. Oh, I'm dumb. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I thought I was doing both.
Yeah, no, you can't combine different action fights. You have to choose.
Okay. Duke ate the 2 spiders, and the other dog is gonna eat the other spiders. That's it. That's my turn, right?
Yep. So.
It's Ursula, I think.
Yeah.
Yes.
So.
Oh wait, I have to. That's not my turn. I put the brain on the thing.
You've already
That's
spent
also
3
an action.
actions.
Have I?
The brain is also an action.
You moved twice and you fought. Hang on. This act
Okay.
needs to live where up here.
All right, so I guess I'll do it first thing on my next turn.
Yep. That sounds like a plan. Okay. Ursula, what you got? Ursula? Levi?
Well, I can zoom, but since
But to what purpose?
I know. Nihilism. I could go anywhere, and yet
What's the
nowhere
point?
needs me. But I could attempt to test. What? I guess I can go up to the records office and maybe. What is our X value right now?
I mean, also, if you get the waiting room, the cultists are completely ineffective.
I mean, they're already completely
People
ineffective.
go away.
Oh, I forgot that waiting room is a.
Yeah. No, I was just saying that if I cleared the ER before the waiting room got cleared, it could get infested again. If we clear the waiting room, there is no chance of any
That's
other room getting.
no location that's been cleared can be reinfested.
Okay, well, let me move to waiting room then, and in doing so, since there are clues here, I will exhaust field work. For Frozen and Fear reasons, I will have Pathfindered here.
Makes sense.
I always think I'm being so smart.
For funsies, I cannot investigate. So no funsies, actually. I was going to say, can you not discover clues or can you not investigate? Anyway. So what is the test that I'm taking for that?
Will.
Will
3.
Will 3, and I'm at 5 right now. Up 2.
You're at 5?
Field work. Field work
Alright,
gives me
alright.
+2 to the next skill test. It's fantastic. And so, yeah, I'm up to. I can't commit to this.
Still up to is
Since-
solid.
Since I think we're fine, I mean,
Alright.
even if an enemy spawns, I'll commit I'm done running. It gives you 1.
Nice.
Okay.
Alright.
Didn't need it.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, you could go to the emergency room and do that too.
I pathfindered, and my elder sign doesn't take the move action, right?
That's correct. Yeah.
So I still haven't procced Frozen in
All
Fear.
right. Let me swap out the damage for a horror. The waiting room is sealed. Ursula is in her element.
Ooh. Alright. So I'm down here. I have 2 actions left. I have 2 actions left because I pathfindered to move. Okay. I can't commit anything to this, so I would only be.
You don't need to test it. Pete has 4 clues.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah,
Pete.
so I can just clear it. Or you can clear it and I can go up to the records office on the next one, get that room done.
I'll initiate it and I'll spend my 1 clue just so that you have plenty. So I'll initiate the sealing and you can do all the heavy lifting.
All right.
And
1
for
to go.
my last action.
Oh wait, I'm not, like, can you do that if I'm not gonna be... Oh wait, do I just spend them now?
Yep.
Yeah.
Can I do that? Oh,
Yeah.
While we're here.
we're in the same place.
Yep.
Okay.
Ursula is
Okay,
basically
I understand
spending
now.
them for you.
I understand a little bit now.
Woo!
As my last action, I'm gonna finally get. I don't know. I think I was about to say revenge, but that's stupid. I'm gonna just clear threads of reality for the walls.
All right. What are you discarding?
We really don't have that many clues left on the board.
Yeah, I think fieldwork is pretty much a
Fieldwork
dud.
has done its work.
Yes, and quite a bit of that, to be fair.
I mean, I'm not going to be getting anything else from Dr. Milan, but I want him to freaking...
Do his goddamn job.
My nihilism showed up and I said, quit pondering the universe and help me. Oh. I'm also pondering the universe. It's freaking useless.
All right, and that leaves.
Now I resolve Frozen in Fear just to see.
Nope, you fail and also infest. Nothing happens.
Yo. Alright. Now I am done.
Everyone's done.
Okay. Enemy phase, nothing happens. I get bumped out. I will choose to get bumped out into the waiting room. Doom, 5 of 6. I feel like. Okay.
We're gonna be done next turn though.
Yep, we're about to finish this off. Ah, here it is. The Spider of
Oh.
Lang. Man, every enemy in this scenario really likes me.
Lonnie,
I
are
feel
we
like
even
you're
gonna get to the enemy
attracting
base?
them.
I don't need to
No.
be attracting them.
You're so shiny.
All right, Justify.
Oh, this swarm of spiders. Sorry.
Oh.
The swarm of spiders on Pete.
Yeah, right. That damaged the
Oh.
guard dog, and the guard dog damaged it back during the enemy phase.
So when you take damage, you can choose to assign it to any of your assets with health, or
Okay.
what you can do is assign it to guard dog. And guard dog says when an enemy attack deals damage to guard dog, deal 1 damage back.
Yeah. So let's do that. That sounds smart.
All right, it gets dead, and then rewind back or wind forward back to the Mythos phase. You get an encounter draw.
Okay. Ah. I had those as a kid. That's not fun.
Ugh.
Uh, okay.
Uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot that card. That's a horrible card.
What?
Really?
Night Terrors. It just eats away at your deck.
Well, it's a good time to get it as any.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, we're at the end, but all right. Levi.
I swear, Dr. Milan, if you immediately become useless again.
That would be pretty funny. I cannot lie. That would be pretty hilarious. Nope, just
No, it's
dissonant
just
voices.
Dissonant voices. Oh no, my assets, my events.
More Night Terrors. All right. Help. Actually, no. I can
Alright.
deal. This time I can deal with it.
Okay.
I would like to go. Does anyone have something they really want to do, or can I end the scenario?
I'm good.
Okay.
Okay.
I could stop.
I'm going
Oh, we can hit
to
upkeep. I did think it.
spend
Infestation.
2. Actually, let me Astro twice.
Were we supposed to upkeep?
Yep. Spend 2 resources. I will ethereal form. I'm a ghost, dude. What did you expect? Let's see. That's 8 against 3. I'll just take that as is. Got it? Spider of Lang is exhausted. I'm ethereal. I will take as my second action. I'll move in here because I'm ethereal. The spiders don't engage with me. And then I will spend 4 clues as an action. And I will seal the final location. Oh, yeah, we should have infested.
I did it.
Okay.
Do the cultist on the mountains.
And with that, there are no infested locations in play, so we advance the final act. What's up, Justify?
Yeah, I did draw the through the gates weakness when I did my upkeep late, but I guess it doesn't matter now.
It doesn't, but you would have removed the Rod of Animalism from the game, including this other one.
But like remove them from the game, like completely, like.
For the scenario, they come back at the end of the scenario.
Okay, so now this can go. Bye.
Yep. All right.
God, that's bad.
With the final rift sealed, the infestation ceases, and the hospital returns to normal. Good work, Randolph says. Still, I believe this matter warrants further investigation. We do not know what caused this to happen. You remind him that there is also the matter of your companions who still refuse to wake. Yes, of course, that too. Come, let us go somewhere private where we can discuss what our next step should be. Sadly, I do not believe there is anything more we can do to aid your friends here. You don't know if Randolph means here as in the hospital or here as in the waking world, but either way, it does not bode well for your companions. Dr. Maheswaran stayed with her patients, so we go to resolution 3. Everyone is alive. Before you depart from the hospital, you go back to the emergency ward to check on Dr. Maheswaran. The door to the room where your companions are staying is sealed shut, so you knock on the door and ask if she is there. On the other side, you hear furniture being shifted aside and knocked over. An exhausted Shivani Maheswaran cracks open the door and peers at you with bloodshot eyes. Oh, thank goodness it's you. She lets you in and collapses on a nearby chair. Those things tried to get into the room. I had to barricade myself inside to stop them. You inform her that the danger has passed, and thank her for watching over your friends. I'll continue to keep an eye on them, she says. Just please tell me there are no more spiders out there, or I'm taking the first train out of this town. As you leave, you swear to your sleeping friends that you will get to the bottom of this and save them. In your campaign log, record that Dr. Maheswaran is alive. In your campaign log, record Randolph escaped the hospital with the investigators. Any one investigator may choose to add Randolph Carter chained to the waking world to their deck. This card does not count towards that investigator's deck size. Are we going with Ben so that Ben has someone to carry him around?
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
You depart from the hospital with a blonde-haired man in tow, and he introduces himself more fully. The man, whose name is Randolph Carter, tells you that he is a dreamer, like Virgil Gray and your friends, one with the ability to traverse the divide between the waking world and a parallel dimension that was created by, is sustained by, and dwells within the dreams of all living organisms on Earth, a place he calls the Dreamlands. It is a place of both dreams and nightmares, he explains, and I'm afraid your friends are trapped there as we speak. You ask if there is anything you can do to aid them. Randolph ponders this for a moment, then replies, Normally...
Your audio is breaking up a bit.
Oh, my apologies. Normally, dreamers can return to the real world simply by willing themselves awake, but for some reason your friends are unable to do so. If you truly wish to help them, you too must enter the Dreamlands and find them. But forcing your way into the Dreamlands is not easy. Such paths are usually accessible only to experienced dreamers and only in sleep. Still, there are some places where the Dreamlands touch the waking world, and in those places, with the right tools, you may enter the Dreamlands in your physical body. I know of such a place, not far from here. However, before Randolph is able to finish his sentence, he is interrupted by a mysterious voice. Each investigator earns Victory X, which in this case is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Wow.
Yeah, nicely done, everyone. All right.
So what do we do with that?
We'll explain upgrading your deck after the stream. But before we get to that, we have to finish a certain interlude, which we began last time, the Black Cat. We elected to tell our companions about new friends and about the Dreamlands. Which, over here, translates to... Alright. You must be their friends, the enigmatic voice says from above. To your surprise, the quiet voice belongs not to a person, but to a black cat that lounges lazily across a tree branch hanging over the path outside the hospital. Oh, pick your jaws up off the ground and listen. The cat rises and leaps onto the top of a nearby fence, walking along it with the kind of grace only cats possess. It is one of the cats of Earth's Dreamlands, Randolph proclaims, his voice tinged with merriment, like he was meeting an old friend for the first time in ages. How long it has been since I have spoken with one of your kind. The cat's piercing yellow eyes glare at Randolph for a moment, before it returns its gaze to you. Sure. In any event, I bear a message from your dreaming friends. The black cat tells you all about the Dreamlands, and about the quest your friends are about to embark upon. Your friends are in a safe place in the Dreamlands, along with a couple of others. My pet human, Virgil, is one of them. Yes, that Virgil. I see the looks on your faces. They're also with another dreamer, a man named... Hey, wait a minute. The cat glares suspiciously at Randolph, then yawns. You know what? Never mind. I have to check on something. With that, the cat suddenly departs. In both campaign logs, record that the black cat has a hunch. And
no.
that is all for tonight. Thank you guys so much for watching. We had a great time as always. Next week we will pick up with Parasomnia, and it will be this same group. We are going to snake through the campaign. So the next scenario will be scenario 2B, 1,000 Shapes of Horror. And at some other point, hopefully in the next couple weeks, we'll be doing what is probably going to be the final session of our Earthborn Rangers demo campaign. So lots of cool stuff to look forward to. Thank you all for watching, and have a wonderful evening.